So today, let's talk about email list building strategies for beginners. We're going to talk about how to build your email list, and not like how to build your email list. I'm really talking about how we actually get our email list out there in the world and start growing it. So I know that you know how to make a freebie, or that you know you need to make a freebie, and you know you need to make an email list. Those are the things that we all know, especially as beginners. But how do you actually get people to sign up for your email list, subscribe to your email list, and grow your email list? That's what we're going to be talking about in this week's video. Now, I've already talked about how to set up a landing page and what type of freebies will really perform well. So make sure to go watch those videos and actually start with what type of freebie you would need. That video is really going to set you up for success. And once you know if your freebie is a good one and that it will actually convert, then you can go ahead and watch how to set up your landing page so that when someone comes to the landing page, the conversion is going to happen automatically. Now, as a sales and funnel expert, it's really important that we have our email marketing strategy in place, because that's literally a piece to the entire puzzle of funnels, and a very big piece at that. So making sure that we are actively growing that email list so that it becomes this ecosystem that's going to fuel our business is going to be really important, because as we grow our business in general, we want our email list to be a heavy force or a heavy front hitter so that, it does the work for us in, promoting, marketing, and selling on our products, so that all we need to really do is show up and increase our traffic into those funnels. So the first thing in order to really grow your email list is obviously you need to market and promote your email list, whether it's the freebie, whether it's a masterclass, whatever you have that is going to get people into your email list, you need to obviously promote it. Now, the best place for it to be is making sure that it is in your link in your bio somewhere. So whether you have say on Instagram, where you have your URL space that goes to something like Campsite bio or Milkshake or Tap bio, anything where it allows you to have more than one bio or more than one link, you definitely want to make sure that there are tons of links on there that are going to get people into your email list. Now, that's just one place that you want to put it. The other more obvious place is also to make sure that it is on your website. Now, when I'm talking about on your website, quite a few years ago, when I would say people were first maybe starting to build their email list, they would just put this random form on probably the footer of their website, right? In fact, most website builders will automatically kind of put in a footer subscribe here kind of button. And you'd be surprised how many websites I go to nowadays who actually still have that sitting there, and it kind of makes me laugh. So maybe if you're doing this, just second guess it for a second, is that there's no context of what am I signing up for? Why would I want to sign up? What am I going to even receive? So in a world where we are in today, where more and more people are using email marketing, and different types of brands and different types of businesses are utilizing email marketing as a whole, it's really important that we give some context. People aren't just willy-nilly going to give you their email address. Email addresses are like protected private land. That there's like a barricade up there. You're literally in my inbox where important things go. So if I want to come on your email list where you get my email address, it's because I wanted you to be there. I wanted to sign up for something to receive that. So, going back to my other video when we were talking about freebies, yes, you got to make sure that that freebie has some kind of leverage with it, where you're actually giving away something for free that people are super interested and intrigued in receiving, and it's actually going to help them get that quick win or that fast result that they're looking for. So when we're putting it on our website, give more context to it, not just a random sign up here on the footer or header of your website. Now, here's the thing. When we're growing our email lists, we want to make sure that we have different entry points into our funnels. So yes, one freebie, or maybe one's a PDF, one's a template, work really great for, entering email lists. But another really good one is obviously your newsletters. Newsletters are such a powerful tool in order to grow your email list. But your newsletter shouldn't just be this generic place for people to do and for people to be and for people to sign up for. There should be something really juicy about signing up for that newsletter. Why would I want to be in there? What kind of information are you providing me on a weekly, monthly, bi-weekly, whatever you choose basis that I'm going to actually want to receive? And if you can't answer that question, then don't put an opt-in for your newsletter. And what I mean by that is let your newsletters be the end point or that catch basin of your email marketing strategy. So I'm gonna just kind of map it out for you for a second. Let's say you have a template as a freebie, and that is where you're going to put that link in your bio, a sign up form on your website. You're basically promoting that freebie as the sign up for people to actually get onto your email list. Now, what happens after somebody signs up for that freebie and they receive that freebie is going to be a series of different emails. At the very end of that is when somebody will trickle into your newsletter with them, where they'll maybe be sent, like I said, some updates, whatever you decide to include in your newsletter. Let it, if it's something pretty generic, like just updates or links to different things or things that you've created or posted, let it be an endpoint of a funnel and not an entry point of a funnel. Now, with that said, like I had mentioned earlier, your newsletters are a really powerful tool and a great way to grow your email list super fast, because you can create a newsletter. And what I actually suggest you creating in your newsletter is like a journal entry style private space that you get to be with somebody. I always tell my clients, like, think of it like if you were taking all of these subscribers or people who are joining your newsletter or want to read your newsletter, think about sitting around a fireplace with them, like all cuddled up in a blanket and nuzzled with some tea, hot chocolate, maybe some wine, whatever you choose, warmed up in blankets and some PJs. It's a really comfortable and intimate place to be with people. What would you want to share with those people? And that is what you want to bring into your newsletter. Your newsletters doesn't have to be strategy. Your newsletters don't have to be updates. Your newsletters definitely don't need to be just links of things that you have done or sending people. In fact, I actually encourage you not to include that and think about that intimacy, because that is where that leverage comes into with the newsletter. The best place to grow an email list is on a platform that offers evergreen content and long form content. So you guessed it, podcast, YouTube, blogs, those are all the best places. In fact, even in my business, the biggest places where people are joining my email list from. It's because I can create a piece of content just like this video, put it out there for the world to see, and no matter how much time goes on, I've usually included a call to action to my email list, which I'll get to that in a second later on in this video. And it doesn't matter when somebody comes and watches this. It doesn't matter if it's, right when this video goes live or months or even years from now, that call to action, that email subscriber form, if you will, is out there for the world to see and to have and to take action on. Okay, and going alongside your content strategy and how to use a call to action or how to use that piece of content to grow your email marketing comes into play of the content you're creating and relating it to something that you have, or an offer or a freebie or your newsletter, and pulling that into your call to action. So I just want to give you an example of kind of how, or what I teach my clients, how to kind of promote or what to utilize for their call to action within their business on Instagram with their content. So when I'm creating content, some call to actions will be either asking for engagement, asking somebody to DM me or start a conversation, or it's to go sign up, take action on something that is within that passive lead generation or some kind of, again, leads them into my email list, so that based on what they take action on, or will tell me which lane they're going down. And obviously I've set up my funnels good enough, and let's just say somebody takes action and lands themselves inside of my email list and my email funnels. Well, guess what? I'm still capable of going inside there and seeing where people are at. If I'm noticing that people are behaving a certain way in that email funnel, I might pull them over into my active by going and finding them on Instagram and having a conversation with them. And then what that does is it accelerates the process. It basically doesn't let somebody just sit in a passive funnel and move slowly through that pipeline. It actually kind of will help accelerate the process if I pull them over into an lead generation. Now, the only time that maybe this isn't going to be your strategy when it comes to your content is when you're in an actual sales season and you're actually asking people to purchase, or even prior to a sales season when you're really generating generating leads, obviously you're really pushing people into whatever funnel you have set up for that upcoming sales season. Now, another way that you can actually grow your email list is using paid ads. Now, this isn't something that I normally suggest people utilizing. However, depending on where you are in your business, you might want to look towards paid ads. In that case, paid ads are really great if you are sending somebody to either a free or a really low ticket offer. And the great thing about offering a low ticket offer through paid ads, and generating leads through that is you're able to recuperate that cost from your actual ad budget. However, free is obviously really great as far as actually getting people to convert through your paid ads. Now, that is an option. I have a little bit of rules or a checklist, if you will, as far as who actually qualifies for paid ads. And basically, I have a qualifying amount of at least making $10,000 a month in your business. And if you're not at that threshold yet, you're not ready to even look into paid ads. Now, lastly, the last little tip I have for you in how to actually grow your email list, actually grow the email list, is to making sure that, again, going down to the actual freebie itself, keeping it relevant to your audience and their needs, and keeping the content relevant to the freebie, being really intentional with how you're talking about it, promoting it, and also intentional within that email sequence afterwards. And I am having another video that's going to teach you exactly what you need to send to somebody once they sign up, once they have downloaded your freebie. So just make sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on that video. And then the last little piece of big advice I would say in helping you really grow your email list or making sure that your audience stays engaged within your email list is to making sure that you're utilizing segments and tags as much and as best as possible. What this really allows you to do is keeping your email strategy very personable and very relevant to where they are at within your entire customer journey and the buying process. So segment your audience, tag them as much as possible, whether they even just clicked on a link and were shopping around, or whether they happened to watch a video, tag them so that you can go in and easily find people and where they're at in your pipeline, but also to making sure, again, going back to keeping it personable and relevant to where they are at. So there you go. Those are some basic email marketing strategies for you to actually grow your email list once you've created your freebie. So make sure to go watch this video where I teach you exactly what freebie to make or to offer that is going to have that conversion for you. And once you've created your freebie, it's all about growing your audience. If everything was said and done in our business, all we would be working towards building is our traffic, keeping our traffic up. So never stop building your traffic, never stop building your visibility, and you will see your email list growing. Now, don't worry, because I do have a free email marketing guide, because of course I'm going to offer something like I just taught you in this video that grows my email list. But what's even better about it is that this guide is actually going to help you set up your entire email marketing strategy from the freebie right down to what emails you should be sending, plus what you should include in those emails. So if you want your hands on my free email marketing guide, you just have to go to the link below this video and go and download it right there. And lastly, of course, like always, if you like this video or found it helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, because every single Sunday I post a new video that is going to teach you how to automate your business, how to turn leads into cash using funnels. So make sure you don't miss out on all that fun stuff over here on my YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys here next week. Bye.